to wetpaint.com. My name's Caroline Artiss and I'm here to do a video for, can you guess, Vampire Diaries. Yes, and I thought I'd teach you all how to make some lovely, fantastic red velvet cakes. Right, now let's get down to business. The first part you need to do is cream your butter and sugar. So I've got 75 grams, which is about 3/4 of a stick of butter, going into a mixing bowl, 1 cup of caster sugar, and that's about 200 grams. So I'm going to beat those together first until they go light and fluffy. Now I'm going to add the eggs a little bit at a time, and once it's all blended in, then I'll add some more. Right, so in a separate bowl, you're going to mix 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder, plain kind of unsweetened cocoa powder. You're going to mix 3 tablespoons of red food colouring, hence the red velvet cake. 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Right, so mix your mixture into a smooth runny paste. If the cocoa powder seems too thick, just add a little bit of more food colouring or a bit more water. So it wants to be runny and smooth before you pour it in. This ingredient is buttermilk. I've got 3/4 of a cup in there, which is about 170 mils. I'm going to add a pinch of salt, just a little bit, about 1/2 teaspoon maybe. Right, so what we're going to do is now mix this with a little bit of flour at a time until it's all kind of incorporated. So I'm going to pour a bit of that in. So I've got 1 3/4 cups of plain flour, which is about 200 grams. So I'm going to sieve about 1/3 of that in there. Keep going with about 1/3 until it's all mixed. Now your cake mixture should look like that. You don't have to only add 3/4 of a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda into a small bowl with 3/4 of a teaspoon of red wine vinegar. I've got that. Okay, so pour that all in. Now we're just going to combine it. A muffin tray here with muffin cases in, as I want quite big cakes. And I've preheated my oven to gas mark 4, which is 180 degrees C. Right, so you're just going to put them into the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. Wow. There we go. Now they're ready when they are springy, when they spring back when you touch them. So now to make the frosting, we need 200 grams of cream cheese, which is going into, put it all into a bowl. Now we need 3 tablespoons, which is about 75 grams of a very soft unsalted butter. That's going in, and we're going to beat those two together. Add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract and 2.5 cups of icing flour, which I'm going to sieve in because I don't want any lumps in my icing. Ooh. We blend all that together. So now we just spread a bit of the icing all over. You can see there, I'm just moving. So there we have it, your vampire-inspired red velvet cupcake. So I hope you've enjoyed this recipe, and thank you for watching on wetpaint.com. Remember, you can find all my recipes on my blog, which is carolinemealyartiss.com.